Hey, I'm Jerry at my apartment again. Today is May 10th, 2023. I was supposed to call um, the police department and report my car stolen yesterday, but something came and screwed with me, and I didn't get to it. Probably gonna do it today. I'm about to call my aunt, Brenda, right now, um, and she also works there, and see if she can help me. But like I've been experiencing a lot of negativity towards me because of what they failed to do and what they couldn't do. And recently, they stood me up at my recent employer. I believe my aunt has something to do with it, and if it's true, I'm gonna be confronting her and taking her to court. You know, but like they stood me up. I know she's been working there for like 2 years now, from the time when she moved to I'm gonna confess and tell you what I'm thinking about the situation and the feud. She been working there for 2 years now, so I'm thinking she planned everything out and went for it until the point my car got repossessed and they tried to kick me into the homeless shelter. The thing that really upsets me is these people have no education and they don't know how it's like being homeless and stuff like that. These people have nothing and they can't make it in this country with nothing, you know, and not even become homeless or even seen a county jail or the penitentiary. But they can like do stuff like that and get away with it, you know. They can do all that stuff to people and all that stuff, really cold-hearted monsters and all that, and get away with it, you know. But like think from my time well being I was working at Leading Technology Composites LTC. um, I think they robbed me out of my life force, you know, in that time. Come on now, it's 8 years I've been working there, and they did something with the Buddhist monks in the temple. Went through the garbage, took my food, my trash, and did voodoos and spells on it, you know, and brought me to my dad's house and robbed me. She stole my life force from Wichita, Kansas. You know, I've been living in Wichita for probably over 20 years now, and she stole my life force, gave it to herself, and got a job at the Kansas Star Casino. You know, and I'm gonna be confronting them, and this is gonna be my second time going into the homeless shelter. You know, I lost a lot. These people murdered my mother and did all that stuff to me and got away with it. You know, right. These people never went to prison, never seen the homeless, has no education, but they do stuff like that to people and kill them and get away with it all the time. You know, and it needs to stop. You know, and they talk crap to you. You know, the, this dude is a loser. This girl is a loser, and they're over there talking crap to you. You know, it needs to stop. You know, and like I did, I would if you got into it, I would probably kill him. You know, but like I never did nothing like that towards anybody, so I don't be doing stuff like that. But like recently my car got repossessed, and I think her ex-husband or her husband got something to do with it. You know, they brought me over there, probably made some food, got me to eat, whatever. You know, it's family. I don't think, but when it comes down to it, we're gonna take care of it. You know, they went to the trash, took the stuff, did all kinds of voodoo. When I'm at home, I could hear a bunch of voice talking, people like going disrespecting me, taunting me, going through my stuff, disrespecting me. Like you, there's nothing you can do about it. Just watch, and they just disrespect me like that. And they take the garbage, like the chicken bone, whatever, and take it to the temple, whatever, or to the Buddha, whatever, and and you know, and do voodoo on it, and like that's how my car got repossessed, and you get your life to go in a different direction. That's why she brought me to Kansas Star Casino, got rid of my job, about to hit it, 10 years trying to disrespect me, you know, and be like, how did they do it? You know, trying to disrespect me like they're all bad and tough. And that guy Han Sung Ho, and my aunt Brenda talks to that guy Han Sung Ho ever since I was a kid. You know, and that's how she learned how to work it. So she brought me there to Kansas Star Casino to test her powers, to see where she's at, so she can see where she's gonna be in Wichita, Kansas. You know, so she disconnected me and did all that to me just to test out her powers. You know, and now I'm gonna ask her to help me, and I heard she got good credit, and I'm gonna ask her to down payment, not co-sign. I have some money. I'm gonna try to, you know, ask the managers to help me on some stuff so I could get a different car. Probably gonna need some time off, you know. But like, I'm gonna ask her to co-sign for me. And I'm gonna try to get her to co-sign for me for a brand new car and stuff. And they have all that, and like they be robbing me like that. And when I need help, like I said, I fought all that and did all that by myself. Fought the whole great empire, you know, became the heir and all that shit by myself. And now when I need help, nobody helps. But when it's about my glory, they will slander that shit and say, nope, I help you with the Messiah, exercising this stuff. That's why I'm there. I can't just start a casino, you know, to find out where they're at, you know. When I'm in the pit and dealing, this guy is a cold-hearted monster. He comes by and try to get what he wants and try to get me to bow down to it. And like, and what I'm dealing, he'll come by and screw me up, you know. And like the Vietnamese people talk to that guy, and that's how they win money and get me to screw up. And he'll go talk to that Vietnamese guy and the Vietnamese girl, and they'll come by and attack me, you know. And they got upset. I never bow down to nobody, you know. And like, they attacked me like that every day ever since I was 4 years old, probably. The time when my mom died, when they murdered my mom just to get rid of me, you know. And I'm gonna be confronting her about that too, you know. But like, yeah, they got rid of my car, probably trying to get rid of my apartment, and you know, and we're gonna see what's going on. You know? She's probably trying to find out where she's at. She stole my life force from Kansas, and when she came in 2 years ago, she worked and exercised her power there at Kansas Star Casino and figure out where she was at. And then when that guy answered home, and that General Pastor Kim Jong-chuk was ready, and the monks were ready, they said bring him in, you know. And now here I am, at the verge of losing everything, you know. But like, you know, I truly believe they found out that I had a job, and that guy Todd, who knows, and all the people that works at Leading Technology Composites. If one person go down, they're all gonna go down, you know. So they pitched in, paid some people, and got rid of my car, and worked with the Messiah, you know. They worked with the Messiah, pitched in and got rid of it so they could live their American lives just a little bit longer, you know. So, all right, I told you about my situation, and I'm going to be talking to management and trying to, the managers, whoever, and try to work something out. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I like the gig and I like the job. I would like to stay and be a dealer at Kansas Star Casino. I can probably get another vehicle for sure, but then I'm gonna have to talk to somebody, and I'm probably gonna have to miss days and stuff like that. Hopefully, they'll grant me access to that, and you know, and give me access to that so I can take care of it. So here I go. I'm gonna call my aunt. It's 1:30 right now. So here I go. Let's see what she says. You know, if it's I'm gonna use this video. You know,
Jerry,
okay.
what do you need?
I don't know. Somebody came by and stole my car or repoed it, and like kind of
At your
need your help,
apartment?
huh?
At your apartment?
Yeah, at my apartment.
Somebody stole your car?
Yeah, stole my car or repoed it. But I need a ride to work on Friday. You think you can? I'm gonna go talk to the manager. I could probably think I might be able to get some money and get a new car.
How they stole your car?
I don't know. The repo people came and repoed it while I was
Big
sleeping.
people. You owe somebody money?
No, they just came and never came and knocked on my door, and the keys and all that stuff is still here.
You do something bad like a ticket you don't pay?
No, no, I dang.
How? They have tow truck come take your car?
Yeah, the tow truck came and took my car.
Do you call the police?
I'm about to call it after right after I call you. But I think I start at 10 or 8 o'clock.
Last night?
No, on Friday. I'm asking
When they stole your car, last night or now?
the day before last night.
Did you call the police right away?
Yeah, I had to go do something. I had to go do something first. I didn't couldn't call the cops. I'm gonna call them after I get done calling. Get done with you.
Yeah, call the car. Report the police. Tell them the license plate. Who take it? They can find it.
Okay.
Tell them the tow truck company.
Yeah.
Did they tell you what company the tow truck? Did you see it?
Yeah.
What company?
I don't know. I recorded.
You got the camera?
Yeah. I recorded.
Show that to the police.
Yeah.
When will you go? You need a ride to go do that?
Yeah. I need a ride to work on Friday so I could go talk to the manager about
Yeah,
some.
I work Friday. I will tell my outfit. We'll pick you up, drop you off, okay?
Can I just drop you off at work and then use your car and then go there?
No, nobody can drive my car. Melissa wrecked my car. No.
Okay. Does I
I
could
have to take you, okay?
with his Camry?
Yeah, he can take you with the family. Nobody touch my car in his car.
Okay. Ask him if I can borrow his car.
No, you cannot drive this car either. This insurance won't cover.
Yeah.
If something happened to my car, so no one touch my car in his car.
Okay.
Okay?
But yeah, you call him and tell him to call me then.
You need help today?
Yeah. Not today. Only on Friday. I'll call you back tomorrow.
What time you go to work Friday?
At 10. But I'm gonna need to go
10
there
p.m.?
at 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. Let me check my schedule first. I'll call you back.
Check the schedule. Tell me your address so I can tell you to get you.
Yeah, I need to get there early too.
On Thursday. Are you work on Thursday?
Huh?
Are you work on Thursday? You working on Thursday?
Well, yeah, I think it's Thursday. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, give me your address on Thursday.
Yeah.
Talk to me on Thursday, okay? I work there 2 to 10.
Okay.
Who can I take you on Thursday?
Could oh yeah, take me on Thursday. I mean, yeah.
You better tell me your address
Okay.
and check your schedule. I tell him who get you, okay?
Okay.
Make sure you take care of your car. Call the cop. Let them go find your car.
Okay.
Maybe you do something wrong. They have tow truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, go call the price. Find out.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, and one thing, my neighbor James work at Leading Technology Composites, and I feel like they have friends over there doing voodoo on me, and stuff like that. They be helping that guy Ansang home, you know, and like been trying to press attempted murder charges on the lady in the front office of Sugar Creek Apartments and that guy James, you know. they sabotaged me, and when I prove it, I'm gonna be suing that guy James, my neighbor. They did something to you know, to rob me, right, and pulled my car. That guy An Sang Hoon will come inside your house and just help himself to whatever in his empire and his people, and act like it's his home. A freaking loser that can't even do it think he's the man of your freaking house, you know. For real, he'll come by like while you were sleeping and do all kinds of wicked ass shit to you, man. Like I said, they went all out war on me and lost, and now I'm gonna prove it. And my whole freaking family tried to kill me, and my neighbor got in with it in this whole apartment complex during the time. Remember the time when the country shut down, the America, North America, and the whole country shut down. You remember that time, Right. For else, man. Right. These people got a problem, and I've been trying to pin attempted murder charges on them. Right. But like yeah, see, this is my badge, and she has it all planned out. She got the Buddha, the monks, and the Messiah, and the whole great empire working for her. Like I said, they have teamed up with the guy, the neighbor, and all that stuff. And I got my second eviction letter, and like I haven't even paid my rent yet. I borrowed some money from my aunt, but then I had a hunch from the cop when I called the cops and tried to get them to come over here to talk about it. They said, don't worry about it. So I just had a hunch and didn't pay them, But like, and it's affecting my work, Like I said, it's talking all that shit and I can't even do it. Think he's the man of your freaking house, Goes and hops in his hoopty, has a rundown apartment, probably a felon, and talking shit and can't even do it, But like, yeah, give you a freaking hoopty and be like, yeah, man, like yeah, like motherfucking what, Like, so just remember when it all came out, when the truth came out, you guys left me stranded in America, Motherfuckers think they bad as fuck, but when the truth came out, they didn't want to go through it and left me stranded in America, But like I said, that's the beef and what's going on. I'm gonna ask Cat Star Casino and the owners and the owner of Cat Star Casino to help me. Can you help me get attorneys and lawyers? The owner. I haven't got that far yet because I have a lot of stuff fighting with me, and lawyers and help me sue Leading Technology Composites and the people that are doing this to me, and Sugar Creek Apartments. I'm asking Boyd Gaming and Cat Star Casino to step in and hop in and help me get attorneys and end it. I truly believe that these people brought the Twin Towers down and has no education, never seen homeless, never even went to school, and never ever went to jail. They'd be doing all that stuff and getting away with it. Even killed all those people when the Twin Towers attacked. Just like the instance, for example, the 911 call that I went and had no help. The 911 call that I made and never got helped on, And that's why it came down, I'm telling you, they have it all planned out. They know how to use the Messiah powers. I seen it in the pit. The supervisors and all that stuff talked to that guy An Sang Hoon and Jesus. The first time and the second time, I seen it with my eyes. They're upset. They fought me and lost, and they're upset and went and repulled my car, knowing that I'm gonna make it in Kansas Star Casino as a dealer. My aunt was confident and wants to show off her powers and see where she's at. So they went and robbed me out of my job at Leading Technology Composites, and you know, and went and got me to go apply there, you know, and just to show off her powers and see where she's at in Wichita, Kansas, you know. Yeah. Remember, I'm Jerry Keoduangkham. Please, Boyd Gaming, Kansas Star Casino. Haven't looked up your names yet, the owners and stuff like that, the big people out there. Please help me conquer this. You know, I'm telling you guys the truth, for real. And help me get lawyers and attorneys and get these dirt bags for what they did to everybody and me. You know, it needs to stop, man. These people are dangerous, and it needs to stop, man. You know, I'm Jerry Keoduangkham, just like the other videos. Enjoy Exile. All right, bye.